Hey, it's summertime. This is Mr. John and this is our midweek review. We are in the month of June and we are going to start a new study. We're going to be talking about the beginning. How many of you love to build Legos? Like get that Lego set. I did the Millennium Falcon one time. And it all starts from opening the box, right? I don't have anything. There's nothing on the carpet. There's no Legos anywhere. It's basically in the box. Well, in the beginning, there was nothing. And God said with 4 little words, He said, "Let there be light." And there was light. Now, when we build our Legos, we have to go, "Let me open the box," right? We have to open the box and we have to pull out all them monstrosity, all those Legos. Like if you built the Millennium Falcon, there are a ton of Legos, but there are also instructions. Have you ever noticed that? There are instructions to how to build the Millennium Falcon. Now, you can build the Millennium Falcon on your own, but I don't know if you'll do it correctly. God didn't need instructions. Did you know that? He didn't need instructions. He knew exactly how He was going to create the earth. It is like the instruction booklet that we need. Like the first thing you have to get is you have to start finding certain pieces. You have to pull out this piece and that piece and you have to start putting them together. You start from the very beginning. And on day 1, God created light and dark. And He called the light day. And He called the dark night. And that was the end of the first day. And God said it was good. Right? So on the second day, God had this idea that He was going to take this ball of water and He was going to separate the water. He was going to pull the water from the ground. He's going to lift it up into the sky. If you guys go outside, there is mainly water in the air. Now we breathe air, but it is of water. And in there, the earth was covered with water. And that was the end of the second day. And God said it was good. On the third day, God did something wonderful for us. He created land. Someplace that we can stand on, because we don't want to be swimming all the time. We might get webbed feet, and have that little, Anyway, He created land and plants. He created all the land, all the continents, all the places that we live on land, and He created all the plants. He created strawberries and boysenberries and snozberries and pineapples. He created all those wonderful things we eat, but He also created the other thing, like palm trees where coconuts fall from, and grass. I have to mow grass right now. You guys are probably mowing, right? Because it is summer. And then God ended that day and He said, "It is good." On the 4th day, now I want to show you some real godly power here, right? Remember, 3rd day, God created plants. On the 4th day, God created all the celestial bodies, right? He created all the planets from Mercury to Pluto. And yes, Pluto to me is a planet. I grew up knowing Pluto is a planet. Or you can go to Neptune, Jupiter, and Saturn and all those. He created all those. He created all the stars. He created the universe. He created the black holes. He created all this stuff. He created the sun. Wait a minute. If God created plants the day before, plants need sunlight to produce chlorophyll to survive. How did the plants survive without any sunlight? Think about it. God is the light of the world. And His light, His power from Him sustains life. So I think God did this on purpose, knowing that we see plants need this light to keep the sunlight to keep plants alive. And then we see God create the sun after plants. Whoa, that is just amazing. Day 5, right? Oh, after day 4, of course, God said, it's good. Day 5. Day 5, God created the fish of the sea and the birds of the air. Dude, have you ever seen a crab? What a creation God made. How about sharks? How about dolphins? How about ostriches? Have you ever seen an ostrich run? It's a pretty awkward looking thing, but it's cool, right? Because God created it. And at the end of the day, guess what God said? You got it. It's good, right? On the 6th day, God created the animals on the land. He created the snakes that slither. He created the bugs on the ground. He created the lions and tigers and bears. Oh my, he created the orangutans and the monkeys and the chimpanzees and the possums and the squirrels and the raccoons, and I can go on and on and on and on, right? And he wasn't finished. God decided he wanted to create somebody that he could hang with, right? So God created man and woman on that day, on the 6th day. And God, after he created man and woman, at the end of the day, guess what God said? Wait a minute. I kind of tricked you here. God had said it was good after every day, but on the 6th day, he says something a little different. He says, it is very good. God created man, and he was so in love with his creation of man because now he had a companion. He had someone he could talk to, someone who could worship him and love him. And he could be in relationship with this person in Adam and Eve, and when he created man and woman. And he was thrilled. And when we are thrilled with something, like if we go to a movie, I'm like the worst critic. I've said this before. I'm like the worst critic. I don't like many movies, but when I go to a movie, I'll watch it. And if somebody asks me, I'll usually say, it was good. It was okay. It was good. But man, when you see that movie, that one that just blows your socks off in the seat, the one when it's got you sitting there going, whoa, in the movie, you walk out and somebody goes, hey man, how was the movie? And you go, it was very good. Man, that was amazing. It was awesome. Blew my socks off, man, right? It was very good. God said on that 6th day, it was very good. And guess what God did on the 7th day? He put his feet up on the desk and he chilled out. He took a Sabbath. He took a rest day. On the 7th day, God rested. And why is that important to us? Because we need to take a rest. We need to stop all this other stuff that we are doing. And we need to take a day that we just sit back, chill, but not just sleep all day, not just sit there streaming all your favorite videos. No, not that. It is to sit back and reflect on God and all the things he's done for you. Man, if you sat back right now and just said, you'd have to take a day just to go, wow, man, God's creation, the sun, the moon, the plants, the stars, all those things he created, duck-billed platypuses. Now, that is an amazing creature. Funny to look at, funny to say, and it's an amazing animal. And we can thank God for that. Creation. What a wonderful thing God did for all of us by creating all of us. And I'm going to say one thing. I think God got it right. It was very good. Verse is coming up. We'll talk to you next week. Have a good one, my friends. Hey, don't let that grass grow too high. Get it mowed. Bye. For every house is built by someone, but God is the builder of everything. Hebrews 3:4.